Today, I want to talk about the most scariest thing known to man.
Is it the boogeyman?
No.
Cooties?
No, not that.
All fiat currency fails?
Come on, man. Well, yeah, that. All fiat currency has crashed within the past. So today I want to talk about fiat currency and how that is a scary thing. I've said this in the past, and matter of fact, that term is widely known throughout this community. So today I want to go over some of the history of fiat currency. And sometimes we can use history to predict the future. Hey, I am a psychic, and all fiat currency will fall in the future. And the reason that's so scary is because that is what everybody, there's 6 billion people on this earth, over 6 billion people on this earth. And fiat currency is what everyone is spending their time to get. What makes it so scary is because we only have one life to live.
One life to live.
And we're using the time that we can't get back to work at something that's so disposable. Thank you guys so much for watching another video of Urban Lifestyle, where our goal is to help you guys create a better life. And you guys can also help out by leaving a subscribe, leaving a comment, leaving a thumbs up. Find me on my social media, Urban Lifestyle 1989. And don't forget to hit that notification icon so you guys can get future notifications of my future videos. Let's go. Question of the day. Do you guys like the shirt I got on? Write down in the comments below, let me know. And if you guys want to get your very own shirt like this, go to ublives.com. I'm going to pin the link down in the comments below and also in the description. But let's go into this. So fiat currency, the thing that everyone is spending their time to go after, to chase, to receive, to get. Let's start with the Rome, the denarius. That was their form of fiat currency at the time. Although at the time it was coin, not paper, but same thing, right?
No, bro. There's a big difference between this and this. Huge difference.
I'm not too sure on the dates, but there was a point in time where the denarius was made purely from silver. And then a ruler comes in and say, hey, you know what? We're gonna devalue the silver on our coins. Instead of having it at 100%, let's bring it down to 94. Over some time again, they brought it down to 85% silver. And then over some more time, 43. And then all the way down to 0.05% silver. By the time the denarius lost all its value, nobody would no longer accept the denarius as a form of payment. It was at 0.02%. And that is the Roman Empire. Who would know? So it goes without saying that the Roman denarius did not last. Failed. Obsolete. No longer around. But let's go to China. They have the flying money. Now back then, they had a shortage in copper. So what they did, they went to paper money. But the good thing about this paper money was it was equal to gold, which means you could take whatever amount of money and buy the equal value of gold with it. But then it starts going down, and it's no longer the same thing. And then they went to war, and eventually it led to their collapse. Now, of course, after the war, you know, Genghis Khan and some other stuff happened where fiat currency was doing good at the time, but eventually at the end, it was demise. So yeah, the flying money, that's what they called it, because it just flew out your hands, which is a bad example, but that's what they called it back then. So let's go to France. So to France, they had multiple currencies. They had the liveris, which really didn't do too good, so they cut that off and brought in the insigniate. And that really was okay, but not good. But then Napoleon came in with the gold franc. It was real good. But then, you know, powers that be was like, hey, you know what? Let's come in with the paper franc. It's very cheaper to make. And over time, it lost 99% of value. So the paper franc really didn't do so good. And these are just 3 examples out of the countless numbers of fiat currency, over hundreds of currencies that actually failed in the past. And this is just 3 of the examples that I'm giving you guys today. But as always, I know what you guys are saying.
I dig what you're saying there, bro, but you know, the US currency is too strong for that. I mean, they perfected the fiat currency-ness of this fiat currency. They can never fall. They can never crash. They are the best of the best. They're the cream of the crop. Nothing, and I mean nothing, will happen to the fiat currency of the US. All right? We're just too strong. We're too damn strong. Nothing ever is going to happen to the fiat currency of the US. Oh man, I can see my eyes under here. This thing is so cool, dog. Damn.
Yes. So right, the US currency is strong. There's nothing ever going to happen to it. There's nothing. The US currency took all the mistake that every currency done in the past and perfected the fiat currency skills. But to double check, let's just look at the history. So the US monetary system started in 1785. It could have started before, but from the research I've done, it says 1785. $100 back in the 1800s is actually $1,462.76 back in 2017.
What?
So you're telling me that the rent that I pay could be just paid off with just $1 back in the 1800s? With just $1. Well, I know what you guys are saying as well.
Yeah, but back in the 1700s, minimum wage was like probably what, 7 cents back then? Although my ancestors were probably slaves and probably worked for virtually nothing. Yeah, that went dark real quick, didn't it?
And if you're thinking that, you're absolutely right. 10 years ago, minimum wage was about $7.50. And right now, minimum wage is what? $9, $8, and thinking about bringing it up to $15? That's great. But let's do some simple math here. All right, if we go back to 2007 and minimum wage was $7.50, and then we go to 2018 and it comes up to $9.13. Same price as minimum wage. That makes sense. But anyways, let's just keep going. Let's just talk about 2018, this year, right now, the time you're watching this, 2018, from January. $300 back in January 2018 is worth $305 in November 2018. So we lost $5 for every $300 we own. And man, that means I lost, let me see, over $300 of my paper value I lost in just 1 year. Not even a year, in just 10 months. Over $200, because I have a lot of $300 if you, I don't want to do all the math, but you guys understand what I'm trying to say. What do all these fiat currency have in common? Rome, China, France, the US, what do they all have in common? The Rome, they downgraded the amount of silver that they put in their coins. China, they had a shortage in copper. The France, they introduced the gold franc and then they went to the paper franc and it lost 99% of its value. The US fiat currency was once backed by the gold standard. In 1971, Nixon nicked it off and we're no longer on the golden standard anymore. And there was a point in time it was illegal to actually own gold if it was not in rare collectible form or jewelry. But they also told us that $1 could be able to buy you an ounce of gold and also buy you some silver. They told us for us to give them our gold and they'll give us the right amount of dollar value for the gold that we gave. And not doing so will probably lead up to 10 years in prison. Ah man, if I heard that, I wouldn't want to be in prison.
No, let me out. I'm innocent, I say. I'll give you all my gold. Please don't let me stay in here.
So it was illegal at one point to own gold. So how do we fight this? How do we protect ourselves from this? The answer is simple. Buy gold and silver. Just my thoughts, plain as that.
So are you saying silver is the only way to protect ourselves? Why do I have to do this? Where is the other guy?
Not just that, I mean, of course, an ongoing asset class. I know, of course there's other ways to protect yourself, but some of these ways, like invested into the stock market, for you to actually get a return on the stock, you need tons of money. For you to invest in real estate, which is another way to protect yourself, you need tons of money. Another way is to start your own business, but 85% of businesses fails within the first 5 years. Not to be gloom and doom, I mean, if you put your mind to it, you can get it done. But at the same time, it's just easier to buy gold and silver. Anybody can do it. And that's just my thoughts. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below, and thank you guys so much for watching another video of Urban Lifestyle. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up, and have a wonderful day. Nobody knows the trouble I'm in. Nobody knows how sad I am. How sad. Yo, shut up! Okay.
That's why I work